People tried to ignore it at first, but it had been happening for a long time. It was just the orphans and lunatics at the fringe of our tribe. They started disappearing one by one. It took the tribe a while to notice, but it was plain to me that there was a predator out there, and we were being preyed upon. Still, we did nothing. Why would the tribe agree to protect the people it wouldn't even feed? Soon there were no more orphans or vagrants, and even the stray dogs disappeared. It was easy for people to ignore. It got harder to ignore when their children started disappearing. They were seen at night, wandering in the direction of the forbidden passage, like they were in a trance. Parents caged their young ones at night. When the old men and women started to go, we locked them up too. We realized it had been preying on the weak of mind, so we guarded everyone who fit that description. We thought we had it beat, whatever it was, and we tried to forget it. We went back to our lives and tried to ignore that uneasy feeling in the backs of our minds. I wanted to ignore it, but I couldn't after it took my sister. My sister was not weak of mind. Everyone knew that. Tristessa had the strongest will of anyone I ever knew. I guess that was what made the tribe realize something had to be done, that if it could take my sister, it could take any of us. Sometimes I imagine her disappearing into the forbidden passage, where I am now. I can see her entering the darkness, but I can't see her leaving it. I can't begin to imagine what she found on the other side.
It's reading breathable.
We'll use our masks anyway. Could get worse inside.
Sir.
Central Command, the air seems breathable so far, proceeding as planned.
It's incredibly well preserved.
The forbidden passage has been forbidden since before anyone can remember. Nobody really knows why. It's one of the old commandments, not to be broken, not to be questioned. So far, nobody who's gone to the forbidden passage has come back to face their punishment. But people have broken the other ancient laws. Some were banished outright. Those who weren't had to live under the contempt of their tribesmen. That's what's going to happen to me if I come back. The other three were chosen to go. They're the specialists. The warrior, the researcher, the medic. But not me. I'm just the brother. I actually asked to come. I wanted to. Even if I survive this, they won't ever welcome me again.
A trap.
Central Command, Jonas has just been injured by a trap. Central Command, are you there? Shit.
It's amazing Jonas only got hit once. If that trap had been designed better, any one of us might have been killed. Krim took my stick a while back. He's making us walk behind as he tests for traps. I would have done it myself, but he didn't even tell me what he wanted it for. They don't expect much of me. We can already see the end of the passage. It doesn't look far away at all, but we've been walking for hours. And we can still see the entrance, too. Like we've only been walking for minutes. We're being toyed with. Nobody's going to say anything. We've all noticed by now, but nobody wants to hear about it. It's unsettling. That's not all, though. I think I've been seeing things. Fiendish things. And I think the others have, too. But it's never at the same time as anyone else. The end looks so close, but it's looked that way for a long time. It's going to be night soon, and we've agreed to stop and sleep before long. I guess that's a little acknowledgement for a situation nobody wants to accept. Krim, our leader, plans to keep watch. Even so, I don't look forward to spending the night here. The night passed without incident. I dreamed of my sister, as I have every night since she disappeared. I'm used to having my nights haunted by the forbidden passage. But I get the feeling the others didn't sleep so well.
Can't we rest a little while?
You want to stop?
We haven't stopped since morning.
All right, so I'm going ahead to check for traps. You're expected to catch up.
What happened?
I don't know.
If it wanted to, it could have killed them. It could have killed them all. But for some reason it didn't. It wants them to reach the end of the passage. It wants them alive, but it's making them weak. And it knows who they are. It made Krim waste all his bullets. And it went after Jonas because he's the medic. Both traps hit his right arm, the one he would use to treat the others. They weren't poorly designed. They weren't meant to be lethal. It didn't kill him, but it went after his body, because it knows he can repair the others. That's why it went after their minds, where a medic can't help. It didn't do a thing to me, though. It knows the others think I'm useless. I don't think it's even going to bother with me. Now I finally feel like we're getting close to the end of the passage. Close to my sister. Maybe it kept her alive, too. It feels like she's just ahead.
Light. From above.
Wait!
Let's go. Just ahead.